Good morning, William, 7CityFitness.com. Today is Friday, and I have a little bit of news for you guys. I got two topics this week. One's news, one's a story. I'm going to kind of bring you first the news a little bit. I tweeted on Twitter about 2 weeks ago about LDL. I don't know if you got that or not, but talking about how LDL is, in our society, bad, but according to this dude, he's saying that it is not necessarily that bad. It's actually potentially a good thing if you use it right. Basically, kind of pulled the article up, read it myself. The guy is a scientist over at a university, a well-known university. And his study consists of about 60 people. Boring information, I know, ages ranged. But he had like 4 different study samples, which is pretty good information. But anyways, he found out that the people who went through vigorous weight training programs, the people who had higher LDL levels in their body, are the ones who had greater muscle growth. Now, am I saying that the people who are eating 4,000 calories a day, bodybuilding, trying to get huge, that's the key to go, is eat crap food and get a bunch of LDL? No, I'm not saying that. But it was pretty cool to say and to find out that this guy is pretty much saying that LDL is not all that bad. And we've kind of made it to be the bad guy, or also known as the bad LDL. Like, I'm not sure if you know or not, but bad LDL, bad cholesterol. Then you have HDL, which is good cholesterol. You want your LDL to be low and your HDL to be high. That's kind of what society has told us. LDL, yes, high levels of LDL can clog your arteries, cause problems, heart problems, and the HDL kind of comes in and kind of cleans the mess up. So they kind of work hand in hand. But if you can never take your body to the point where you have a zero LDL in your system. It's impossible. You would die, and of course you don't want to do that. So consider it, keep it in the back of your mind that it's not always about taking your LDL and making it zero. You do not want that. It's not healthy for you. And actually, in some cases, if you are looking to build muscle, in some cases you have what's called sarcopenia, which is a muscle deterioration in the elderly population. As you get older, your muscles, it's some kind of percentage, like 5% a year, where your body will start to eat away at its muscles. That's what happens naturally. And he's kind of linking his study into something else, saying that potentially higher LDL in these people who are suffering from sarcopenia, that it could help them. It could help them keep that muscle and rebuild new muscle and help them with that growth. So pretty cool. Second thing I have real quick is an awesome motivational story. Read it in this article that this 13-year-old kid, he actually developed cancer in his femur, or his thigh bone. Went to the doctors. They said, "Hey, dude, we gotta take your leg off, and you'll have to have a prosthetic, or we can do something else." And he's like, "What we can do is we can take your leg, cut it at the knee, pop it off, flip it around 180 degrees, and put it back together." And the kid was like, "I'm down. Let's do it. Let's rock it out. I'll do whatever it takes. I just don't want a prosthetic leg." So he went through it. Woke up the next day. One leg is like this. Other leg is like that. So he has one normal leg and one not so normal leg. But the story behind this whole thing is this kid is an animal. Like, he is an athlete. He is a star pitcher. He throws no-hitters like easy. And he has one good leg, and his other leg is facing the other way. To me, that was motivation to me. And that kind of hit home, because actually my father-in-law developed cancer in his ankle when he was younger, playing football because of an injury, where he had to get 2 inches below his knee, he had to get his leg amputated. But you would never know. Yes, he has a slight limp, but he can do anything that you can do, and he's never let that injury set him back. Like, he can do whatever he wants. He does whatever he wants, and just like he has 2 normal legs, and that motivates me, because here I am perfectly healthy, and I'm like, "Oh, I can't do that. I can't do this," or "I'm not good at this." And these guys, this 13-year-old who is in the worst part of his time to lose a leg like that, just at that age, is still rocking it out. He's still proving to himself, proving to society that no matter what happens to you, no matter if you get your leg cut off, you can still do amazing things. Which he is doing. It's kind of cool, because on the mound he actually has a prosthetic leg that takes up, because his leg's actually shorter than the other one. The one that was removed and flipped around is actually shorter than the other one. So when he pitches, he actually has an extension that makes his legs or his feet face the same way, with his real legs still facing out the back. It's crazy, I know. If you want to check the article out, let me know. I can kind of post a link, send the link to you. Cool story, motivational story. Hope you guys enjoyed the news this week. Next week I'll have 2 new fresh stuff for you guys. You got any suggestions, any comments, please comment under this. Like it, share it, tell a friend about it. 7cityfitness.com. I'm William. See you guys later.